Hello, welcome to the Toon review. It's a big day in FA Cup year. It's the third round draw. Whenever all the big boys come in, the Premier League sides and Championship sides, join all the lower league sides who have competed since probably July time, really, to get themselves into this draw and get themselves a nice plum tie against a nice big club. Of course, this is, if there is any low points of Eddie Howe's reign, it's the third round of last year where we drew a good tie for us, really. Cambridge United at home, and were turned over by them in a shocking display where the Cambridge goalkeeper turned into Superman for the day. Let's do some comments. Of course, if you're new to the channel, you like what you see, hit the subscribe button. It's free to do so, and hit the thumbs up also if you like what you're seeing now. And also, there is the option of becoming a member of the channel, where you become a member. It costs you a monthly fee. I'm not sure how much it is exactly, but for that you get little perks like draws and entries into draws and prizes and stuff like that. Well worth being part of the Toon review community. And of course, super chats available too by clicking the $sign and donating whatever you feel we're worthy of. Basically, it's been a long time since I've been on the stream. Seems forever, but it's only been 4 or 5 days. I think the last stream I did was the Brazil watch along with Paul. But we might as well do some comments while we're here. Go right to the top. And we'll see who we got. Spider's here. Hello, Spider. Hi, Billy. I can't wait for this. Hope we get a reasonable draw that we can rest some players, but not put too much of a second string team that may get beat. Yes, it's the mix of what Eddie Howe's got to deal with, isn't it? Let's have a quick run. Come on, the Toon. He carries on to say, Spacebar's here. Rachel's here too. Hi, Rach. Good evening, everyone. Please keep comments respectful. No all caps and no duplicates. Here's hoping for a home draw against the Mackhams. Enjoy the show. Jock's here too. Evening all. He says, Tom's here. Hi, Tom. Hope you're well, mate. Evening, everyone. A lot of people seem to want the Mackhams. I've got a sneaking suspicion we'll get them too. Imagine. Tony Hunter's here. Hi, Tony. Hope you're well, mate. Ian Fleming's in the house. Hi, Ian. Good evening, everyone. Sunderland, the cup for me. Seems like everyone's Sunderland. Jason Selig's here, even chat and mods. Chips is also here. Hi, Chips. And Stephen from One Newcastle. How are you, mate? How are you, Steve? Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for joining, mate. James Ellison's here. Who else we got? Lots of people. Toon fans here. All in caps. No, don't do all caps, Toon fan. Even all, who is everybody hoping we get? Well, it seems like he's already did it. It seems like the consensus is everyone wants the unwashed down the road. Including Matt's here, who also says, hello, everyone. Sunderland, please. Jason's another one. Mackhams, please. Kev from Kev's channel says, Man City incoming. Man City away. Imagine that. Ches Ray's here. Hi, Ches. Hope you're well, mate. Jason says, well, I am very well. I was poorly yesterday, but I'm a lot better today. Ashley is here. Hope you're well, Ashley. Julie J's in the house. And so is John's back door. He's managed to get through the tradesman's entrance into the Toon review community house. Evening, Billy in chat. Hello, John's back door. Alex05 says, evening, Billy. Who do we not want to get from this draw? Well, I'm not scared of anybody, but obviously you don't want to be drawing Man City away, Liverpool away, Chelsea away, them kind of ties. You want a home tie, and you preferably want someone that you can, like someone said earlier, you put a few of the reserves out, let's say. Stephen Field says, we are Ball 27. Indeed, we are. KB and UFC from Belfast here. I'll read Billy, the main man from Belfast. I might as well show you the ball numbers, mightn't I? Ken Robertson's here also. Hi, Billy, just sort us out a nice home draw. You can do it, bud. Well, I did it for the Bournemouth one in the Carabao Cup, so let's hope we continue. Jim Pov's here. Hope you're well, mate. Angelica's here too. Billy, hello, darling. Hope you're well. I'm very well, thank you. Angelica, hope you are too. Anyone on? Geordie lad, he's in the house. Billy Big Balls, how are you feeling, Sona? How you doing, Sona? I'm good, mate. Yeah, I'm good. Andrew Freeman's also here. Hello, Andrew. I'm well, mate. Hope you are too. So lots of people joining. Graham Nichol wants Scumberland or the Smoggies. So a local tie, a Tyne Weir derby or a Tyne Tees derby. Julie thinks it'll be interesting if we get Sunderland. Trolls is here somewhere, but I can't see him. Oh, here, where's Trolls? Let's get back and find Trolls. I haven't mentioned him yet. I was supposed to skip past him. I'm going to find Trolls if it's the last thing I do. There he is. Evening, Billy. Hello, Jules. How you are, mate? Let's have a look at the ball, shall we? Let's look at the balls numbers. I've got it here. Have a look. And there we are. We've got a while to go yet, but AFC Bournemouth as the lowest alphabetically ranked team, if that makes any sense, but they're AFC, so they go number 1 all the way down to Derby County at number 64. Notable numbers for Newcastle. Obviously, Sunderland is 37. Spurs are 39. For me, Coventry City's 13. Middlesbrough are 25. Manchester United 24. Man City 23. So there's 3 linked together there. Liverpool 21. They're the kind of numbers we don't want. Not too bothered about Middlesbrough, but some of the smaller teams, we've got Burton. What we've got here? Bournemouth at 57. What else we got? Not really. Can't see many non-league teams there, to be honest. Oxford United, are they back in the league yet? Not sure they are. Might be. They're 59. They must be back in the league by now, surely to God. Yeah, I think they can only see the one non-league team, which is Boreham Wood. Yeah, they're in the 5th tier. Chesterfield, of course, who are a non-league side now. And so are Wrexham. Wrexham at 46, Chesterfield at 61. They're all in the, what was the conference, now known as the National League, isn't it, I think? Yeah, so there's the numbers. Some key ones there to pick out. Obviously, want to avoid the Premier League sides away, or Championship sides away, really. But preferably a home draw. And if we get someone at home, I don't think it matters who we get. I think we're happy to play anyone, aren't we? You know, in the current state that we're in, everything's pretty good. So where do we get to? Where do we get to on these comments? We've still got 8 minutes till the show starts. So I like coffees here anyway. Hi, I like coffee. Hope you well, mate. Chipper says, I'd like a minnow away. Chance of progression, then revenue for the minnows and a chance for them to see players like Bruno. I think I prefer them at home. They get more money that way, wouldn't they? You know, you have to half the gate profits in the FA Cup. So someone at St James's Park would get more money out of us, given half of the gate fees than what they would in a 2,000 capacity stadium, if that makes sense, Chippers. So a home tie would be better for them, especially if, you know, they're not going to qualify, not going to get through passes anyway. Facebook user, whoever you are, Billy the Bull. Blue Car Man's here. He thinks we're going to get Southend. Interested. Pop Squad's here. Please let it be Sunderland. Lots of people winning Sunderland. Matthew Thompson's here. Mackham's probably trying to hack and injure us, so I'd rather we batter the Borough. Lee Waite's here. Hope you're well, Lee. Chris Lama, who's here from Arizona. It's so refreshing when we're not scared of anyone. Absolutely. It's a unique draw. It's something we haven't been used to for a while, is it? Any news coming out of the turn on possible transfers? Not as I can see. We're linked to a lot of players. But again, it's the World Cup. Bruno had a good cracker goal with the header, but it was saved by the keeper. Said, I like coffee. I didn't get to see that game. I didn't get home from work till late, so I missed Bruno's World Cup debut, unfortunately. Dan Brown's here. How are you, mate? Kev says, did anyone go to the women's game yesterday? 2 cracking goals, see a victory coming. The lasses. The winner was absolutely balter, wasn't it? I don't know what the goalkeeper was doing mine, but what an absolute phenomenal shot from a good 40 yards out on the angle. Brilliant goal. Brilliant goal. Pop Squad thinks we would batter Sunderland. Alex says, just a nice, easy home game, please, Sunderland. Mansell Hansel's here. Hope you're well, mate. Evening, Billy. Hope you're doing well. I'm very well, thank you. Trolls, Hagen. That's Trolls, of course it is. Sunderland would be great, in my opinion. I think everyone's saying that, Trolls. Everyone's going for the local derby type game. Cockeyed Cyclops, it's an interesting name. Wanting this World Cup over so we can get back to the league. Yes, I think we all do. I think we're missing the domestic program, aren't we? Especially as we're doing so well. Darren wants Hartlepool at home. Lee says Bruno looked good. Think we dodged the bullet with Paqueta. Fingers crossed for a derby in the cup. I like coffee. Says Stevenage. I've never heard of such a team. Yeah, we managed to get them a couple of times, haven't we? And we also got them in the 90s under Dalglish. Scraped past them in the end on the way to Wembley in 98, wasn't it? But they've knocked us out since, haven't they? So not been good. One of Pardew's attempts. Julie says, if it's Dagenham and Redbridge, I'm going. Yeah, you're down there in Essex. Yeah, Dagenham's Essex, of course it is. where the Ford factory was, of course. One Newcastle, Steve says Forest Green Rovers at St James's Park. He'd like Pop Squad Hartlepool would be good. We would batter there. I'm not even going to say that. Oh dear. Stevenage, yeah, never heard of them. Everyone's disowning Stevenage. Angelica's making a king prawn booner. That sounds lovely. Yes, I'm always feeding my face. Oh well, if you're going to cook like that, king prawn booner with a bit of rice and a nice naan bread to go with it, I don't think you can go wrong there, Angelica. Fleetwood Town trolls once. Toon fan says Stevenage is in Hertfordshire. I like coffee. It is indeed. It's not far from Nebworth, actually. Hitchin, Stevenage, not too far from Luton also, so it's that neck of the woods. Rachel says, Wrexham, let's have Ryan Reynolds lot at St James's Park. I wonder why you'd want that, Rach. 11 or 37 would be great. 11 or 37. Let's have a look what that was. I can't remember what it was, so we'll come back to that comment and we'll have a look, see what 11 or 37 was. 11 was Cardiff, 37 Sunderland. Well, yeah, I'd take Cardiff any day of the week. Where was we? Oh, there it was. The biker group CIC, Dagenham Redbridge. That's who he wants. Who's having withdrawal symptoms? No Toon games. I think we all are. Yeah. Rachel's on her way to Angelica's for the King Prawn Booner test. Andrew Finman doesn't want to get the Maccombs. Tampa says, how about Bristol City for Annie? Yeah, but just imagine if they managed to beat us. Imagine that. Never the frigging end of it, would we? Metal Mohan's here. Hello, Metal Mohan. I hope you're well. Jim says, game of falling over and faking about to start. Oh, I mean Portugal about to. They are indeed. I'm actually glad to be watching the cup draw, actually, because I've not seen any games today. First game I've missed. I've missed the game for ages, but I'll be tuning into the Portugal game later. Nicely presenting the balls, Billy. Thank you very much, Spacebar. It's not a comfrey at the side situation. It's the FA Cup balls. I wonder if they've got the little Volvic bag as well. They used to pull them out of years ago instead of this newfangled stuff they use now. Just watch the darts one. It's different kettle of fish altogether. Roach, wants an easy draw. City, maybe. Depends which city you want, mate. Coventry City would be okay. I'd settle for that. I haven't said that. No, I wouldn't. Because if they managed to beat us, I'd never the end of it. So, Jason said, Sunderland for me. Indeed. All the swap deals the media is talking about are just bullshit, in my opinion. You're probably right, mate. Roddy went at home draw against anyone. Absolutely. Andrew asked the question, why have you got a green screen behind you when you normally have St James's Park? I'll tell you for why. Because the green on me top here and here disappear against a green screen background. So just gone for the plain green. So you don't see invisible bits of me, basically. Jason says Paqueta is shite. He played a game in the first game. We were about 2 minutes from the show's beginning anyway. And Graham says, here's hoping Uruguay beat Ronaldo and his friends tonight. Yes, I think we all want that too. Matt's here from Australia. Evening, Billy and everyone at the Toon Review. Hello, Matt. Hope you're well. Alex says, I'm really enjoying these World Cup games. Few upsets, but just want the league back. We all do, mate. We all do. Roachy, Accrington Stanley. Who would he? Exactly. So Accrington Stanley, another one that's, not been mentioned. Judy J's cooking chicken wings and chips. God, there's some nice stuff going on in culinary classics from the Toon Review community, eh? King prawn booner, chicken wings and chips. Good grief. Beats my sausage, egg and chips I had earlier. Was nice, mind. Exactly right, says Rach. Blunderland at St James Park, says David Veach. Spacebar says Dalgley complained about the balls being too bounced that game in 98. Well, completely forgetting he endorsed the balls used. They had his signature on them. Yeah, the first game down at Stevenage was Shearer's comeback game, wasn't he? He hadn't played for kind of 6 months when he did his ankling at Goodison Park. So he looked really, really kind of, he wasn't match fit at all, was he? I'll never forget that game. Manish has got the ties for us. Anyway, C-Stock, I think, is over in Canada. She's over in Canada. Hi, Billy. Watch from Canada. Yep. We'd love to see Sunderland at St James. It's been so long since the time we're Derby. It's been even longer since we won one. What's that? Cherno Shadow. Away Sunderland at home, please. We're going to get some action, it looks like, on the draw front in a minute. Or was that just the match of day music? Pop Squad Sunderland would pull all of Newcastle seats out. Hello, Dak Warlord. Hope you're well. How about Brighton at St James Park? You seem to be trying to take most of our players. That's Chelsea, mate, not Newcastle. Interesting. Malcolm Baxter says, bring on anyone, we fear no one. Roach says, which channel is the draw on? I believe it's BBC 2. Well, it is BBC 2. Manish is there now with the cup next to him. I remember the velvety softball bag, says Jason Scott, don't we all? Mark Wright and John Aldridge are there. So I wonder if they're doing the draw. Not biased at all. Two ex-Liverpool players, of course. Tom wants Sunderland at home. Ches says, please hit those likes. Consider subscribing if you're new to the show. And please donate by sending a super chat if you can. Indeed, 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 indeed. Yeah, this isn't biased at all, is it? Bloody John Aldridge and Mark Wright. Yeah. I like coffee. I don't think Sunderland fans would be looking forward to playing this. Well, to be honest, they've got nothing to lose, have they? Everyone's expecting Newcastle to beat Sunderland. So, yeah, I don't think they'd be that bothered, but they'd hate it, wouldn't they, if we have to give them a good idea. Hazard's here. Hope you're well, Hazard. He's saying good evening to me. Japadoni's here. Pop Squad says, do the Sunderland fans still think they can beat us? Bradley Gardner. Sausages. Andrew thinks it's a rubbish excuse. I'll tell you what, I'll show you then. The only way I'm going to do it is by showing you, isn't it? So just watch everything disappear now, look. Look, the green on my shirt goes black. I mean, it doesn't matter, I guess. If that's what you want, that's what you've got. Swansea away for me. Great supporters, great day out, says Billy. Quiet Man's here. Good morning from New Zealand, 8 a.m. here. Well, good morning to you in down there in New Zealand, beautiful country. What dates are the third round? They're generally the first week of January, but I'm not 100% certain. Who's going to break Ronaldo's leg today? Says David. Draw hasn't been done yet. No, it's about to be done next 20 minutes or so. They're currently showing John Aldridge scoring in the cup final against Everton in '89. What time's drawing? Soon. Annie wants Newcastle at home. Well, you'll get beat whichever way, Danny, so I won't be too excited about it. Yes, Foxy says spacebar. Let's win a trophy, says Alex 05. Absolutely. And they're off. And Rachel gives. Are you okay, Annie? Jim Pops, another one with a velvety softball bag. After the cup draw, how about an impromptu watch long? Not for me tonight, mate. Tomorrow, 27. It's going to be Alex, myself, and Paul all together to the Wales game. So 27 start tomorrow for that. And now showing Mark Wright going to collect the cup in '92. But this is all right because they beat Sunderland in the final. So it's all good. Andrew likes that. He likes the black on my shirt. I guess it's not too bad, but it's a bit, it's a bit sci-fi-y. Wrexham would be a good draw, says Foxy. Well, Rachel agrees with that. Slip the FA a tenner to make it Sunderland, says Pop Squad. Tom says cup dates weekend of January 7th and 8th is your birthday. Oh, for Christ's sake. Now someone's saying, why should top the wrong? Oh, dear me. See, you can't please everyone all the time. So they're now showing some of the highlights of the previous rounds, which obviously doesn't matter to us. I thought we had to play Bournemouth first. That was the Carabao. That's the Carabao Cup next month, isn't it? Not the FA Cup, which is beginning of January. Any team winning World Cup will have a Toon player, possibly. Like the new black and white shirt, Billy. When do those go? See what I mean, Andrew? This is why I didn't have the green screen on, and now it's going to go back off again. There you go. We're back to white and green again. Hope Callum Wilson gets a shout tomorrow. Yes, indeed. Angelica says, somewhere near Bristol or Cardiff, and I can take my 80-odd-year-old mate Merv. He's really canny, bless him. Well, for Bristol City supporter. Well, Bristol City would please you then, as well as Annie. And most of us, I guess. Jock says, I've just got my Man United mate a good one. I had put Brazil's got Bruno in the middle. My mate reply, only Bruno plays for MUFC. My reply was, we don't talk about lower in the league players. Yeah, Fernandez isn't a patch on Guimaraes, is he? Okay, Google lied, says that warlord. They're currently talking to representatives of different clubs down the football ladder. The manager of Bourne Woods there now. Got a very fine beard as Luke Gavard is his name. Never heard of him. When's the draw on for third round? Yes, it's today, Eagle Eye. It's going to be any time soon. They're currently interviewing. David Veek says we are 10 times richer than the Premier League. Indeed. Who is Chelsea facing? We don't know yet. The draw hasn't been made, but it will be made soon. I'm not going to stop as soon as Newcastle get drawn out. I will read all the draw ties. But you can always get Bristol out. Oh, wait, indeed. Ches says, no, but leave green screen back on so we can make fun of your top. We don't ask for much. Fuck off. When will PIF purchase the Premier League TV rights? Don't know, mate. Don't think it'll be loud. It's nice to catch you live. How's the rest of the gang? They're all called that, Warlord. 3 of us will be on tomorrow for the Wales watch along. So you'll see us all together at once. They're currently showing Chesterfield beating Wimbledon, actually, in the second round. Chesterfield, of course, semi-finalists in '97 when Sean Dyche played for them and should have actually beat Middlesbrough. I heard that's a Ches. I'll be there. Good man. 27 for the watch along with the Wales game. Crucial game. England v Wales in the World Cup, of course. Anything could happen. We could either win the game and go through, or we could lose it and not go through. So, yeah, it's a precarious situation that Mr. Southgate's put us in with his negative performance of the night. Dross. David Rich, can we buy the full Brazil squad? I guess we could, but FFB would have something to say. Tony thinks they're going to show the Hereford goal yet again. They always show it third round day at some stage, and it's been more poignant this year with Ronnie Radford dying, didn't he? So passed away just a few weeks back. So I'm guessing that'll definitely be on show. A win, I hope, but it is Southgate indeed. They did in the intro, Tony. Did they? All right. Yeah, so let's put the numbers back up again and get a quick look once more before we go to the actual draw, because it's not going to be far away now. They're talking to Alden soon. It looks like Paul Jewell. That ain't Paul Jewell, is it? Looks like him a little bit. But anyway, they're talking to all these representatives from lower league clubs. This bloke must be from Wrexham, maybe, or someone like that. But there's the numbers. The first 44 are the Championship and Premier League sides, and the ones after that are the ones that are left in from the lower leagues. I think that's how it works. Let me just go through and see. Yeah, that's how it works. So 45 onwards, all the Division League, what are they? League 1, League 2, and non-league sides potted together. So we can get something below 44 at home. We're laughing, really. Although last year we got Cambridge, didn't we? And of course, we weren't laughing, were we, in the end? So that's how it is. Is Rod Stewart doing the draw again? Lord knows who they've got doing the draw, but Aldridge and Wright are there, so you can guarantee they'll try and get Liverpool on. It wasn't even the winner, the Bellends. No, it wasn't. You're right. Ricky George got the winner, didn't he? Well, there you go. And he says it's John Coleman. Of course, I recognise him now. Accrington Stanley manager, yes, indeed. Very bizarre man. That's right. I saw it now. I do remember seeing that. Rachel would like to see us play Huddersfield. Of course, local for you. Oh, God, we've shown some more ties from the second round now. Oh, there it is. Just seen it. Ronnie Radford. Are the balls shiny? Well, they feel quite shiny. Sorry. Yeah, they are shiny. Yeah, shiny black balls. That's Coventry losing to Sutton. I enjoyed that one. So the draw's about to start, folks. So here's Manish. They usually have some kind of dignitaries here. Of course, we're number 27. That's the number to listen to when I call them out. Here we go. There it is again. Exactly. So who we've got then? Let's see what civic dignitaries we got. Which ex-footballers? If it's right in Aldridge, yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. Anyway, good luck, folks. Nice home tie. It's Mark Wright and a lady. A former Liverpool ladies goalkeeper. I don't know who it is. Someone can listen to it on the screen. Well, it's shown, yeah, it's Mark Wright and a ladies football. I don't know who it is. Someone shout on the chat who that lady is, because I obviously can't see because I can't have the sound on. But that's Mark Wright, elegant central defender, scoring against Egypt in the World Cup in 1990 there. Part of the three-man defence that took England to the semi-finals. And, of course, captain of the side that beat Sunderland in the 92 Cup final. It's all good. So I think Mark Wright's got the home draws. And I think the lady has got the away ones. But they're talking to Mark Wright now about his career. That warlord walked back into on me saying shiny balls, exactly. I bet Liverpool don't look forward to it. Indeed not. Yeah, Tom's got it's Rachel Brown Finnis. A double-barreled name in Liverpool, eh? Well, there you go. I don't think there's many. Well, Alexander Arnold, there's another one for starters. Just get on with it now. We don't want to listen to Mark Wright ramble on about his career at Liverpool and Southampton and Derby. And Oxford. Usually followed the Maxwell money. Did right until he went to obviously Liverpool. But a good player in his day, to be fair to him. Finnis, is that her name? Rachel Brown Finnis? Yeah. I don't think I've ever, yeah, there she go. There you go. She was the FA Cup winner in 2010 with Everton. Looks a bit like Zara Tyndall, a wee bit. Andrea wants revenge on Cambridge by the look of it. Right, looks like the draw's about to begin. That's the word I wanted. And they're showing all what they think are big ties: Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, Man City. Basically, the big six, with Wrexham, Bournemouth, Dagenham, Redbridge, or Gillingham, and Chesterfield. So, BBC bias again. The big six, of which only 4, maybe 5 are in the top 6 at the minute, because we're in it. Yeah, so that's shot them up the arse, hasn't it? They are still plotting on David. Unless you mean me, of course. Right, I think we're about to start. And the balls, Rachel's emptying the balls. She's emptying the sack into the pot, which is obviously blind. It's blindfolded, so they can't see. Like a bingo machine, actually. But obviously it's not blown around. The velvet bag, it's there. That's the FA's velvet bag, which Rachel Brown has just emptied. It's going to give the balls a good swivel around, cupping them nicely as she does so. And Mark Wright's pulled the first number out, and the first number is number 30. Preston North End. They will play number 17, Huddersfield. So Rachel missed out on Huddersfield. Mark Wright now pulls out number 25, which is, I think, Middlesbrough. Yes, it is, Middlesbrough. They were at home to number 8, Brighton Hove Albion. Not an easy tie for Brighton. Mark Wright pulls out number 61, which is one of the lower league sides. Chesterfield, indeed, with a bent spire. And they're going to play 41. West Bromwich Albion. Chesterfield versus West Bromwich Albion. Next tie, number 23. Is that Man City? Man City at home. What a surprise. And they will play number 12. Chelsea. Man City versus Chelsea. Guess what's going to be on telly? Number 56. Charlton or Stockport will play number 63. Walsall. So lower league ties there. Number 57. Boreham Wood. Home tie for Boreham Wood. They want a Premier League side. And they've got 47. I won't be very happy with that. It's Accrington Stanley. Accrington Stanley? Who is he? Exactly. Bournemouth v Accrington Stanley. Lots of frivolity going on there. Mark Wright's pulled out. Well, I couldn't see it. Didn't Tottenham Hotspur at home anyway. Spurs are at home. They will play 52. Portsmouth. Spurs v Portsmouth. 64. Derby County. They will play with 50. Barnsley. Lots of lower league sides getting drawn together here, which is a bit disconcerting. And number 11, legs 11. Cardiff City will play number 19. Leeds United. The day of the hooligans. Cardiff v Leeds. Number 7, Brentford will play number 42. West Ham United. Another World Premiership tie. Brentford v West Ham. Number 1, this is Bournemouth. Eddie Howe's old club, of course. And he's pulled number 10. Burnley. Swapped places in the Premier League, didn't they, over the past close season? Number 13, and lucky for some, Coventry City, just down the road from me. They will play number 46, Wrexham. So Ryan Reynolds is going to be up the road from me. Number 28, Norwich City will play number 5, Blackburn Rovers, all championship tie there. Number 3, come on, Aston Villa. Aston Villa will play 55. It's a lower league side. Stevenage. Aston Villa will play Stevenage. We can support Stevenage for a change. Number 22, Luton Town. We've had some bad luck there in the past. They will play 43, which is another lower league side. Wigan Athletic. 59, Oxford United and the Slope at the Manor Ground, if they still play there. They don't play there anymore, do they? Number 2, Arsenal. Oxford v Arsenal. There you go. Giant killing act perhaps made there for Oxford. 48, Fleetwood Town. Someone said Fleetwood earlier for us, didn't they? 31, it's not us. It's QPR, Queen's Park Rangers. Currently managerless, of course. 21, Liverpool. Of course, they're drawn at home. Balls are getting less and less. We don't want to see 27 here, really, do we? 44, we've avoided them. Wolverhampton Wanderers, another Royal Premier League side tie. Unbelievable. 45, Grimsby Town will play number 62. God, look, lower league ties. Burton Albion. Bloody Nora. Number 6, Blackpool. 29. Ooh, that's close. Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest get to be beside the seaside in January. What a time to be there. Mark White's pulled 58 there. That's Dagenham and Redbridge or Gillingham. This is what Julie J wants. She wants 27 out now. And it's 20. And that's Leicester City. (51) Forest Green Rovers. Not the best burgers in town. They will play number 4, Birmingham City. Still Manchester United and Everton and Newcastle and the Premier League, Southampton. Of course, still Sunderland there as well. Number 9, Bristol City. This is what Annie wants now. Bristol City got home tie against number 38, Swansea. That's a bit of a local derby for Annie's lot. The numbers are coming down at 54. I don't know who that is. It's Hartlepool United. Could be a local draw. Hartlepool United against number 36, Stoke City. Hull City didn't even show that ball, but Hull City are at home to number 16, Fulham. Not an easy tie for Fulham. Number 14, Crystal Palace, will play number 35, Southampton. Another all Premier League side. There's only about 12 numbers to go now. And it's still us, Sunderland and Man United. 26, which is, who's that? Millwall. Don't want them. Will play number 34, Sheffield United. So we're down to 10 teams, and still us and Sunderland and Man United and Everton. They're the big ones in this talk draw. 53, Shrewsbury. Used to play at Gay Meadow. They will play 37, Sunderland. So the draw, Sunderland, is gone. Still Man United and Everton. And there's also Sheffield Wednesday, a few others in there. 60, Sheffield Wednesday at Hillsborough, of course. 27, Newcastle United. So it's Sheffield Wednesday away from home at Hillsborough. And recent trips there haven't been so great, have they? Let's be honest. But of course, Daft Mac, Man United get drawn at home. Every time. Give them 15 at least. Give them Everton. And they have. Everton at Man United. That's another all Premier League side. Lots of big teams are going out this round, if you count Everton as big, that is. Final two ties then. Number 32, Reading. Paul Ince manages Reading. Of course, Andy Carroll's there now. Will play number 40, Watford, all championship tie. And the final two balls. Ipswich Town will play Rotherham. So that's the draw. Sheffield Wednesday away. Yeah, League One side, you'd settle for that. Potential for an upset, possibly. But we'd think we can get through that. Do we not think that? I think we do, don't we? Some big ties there, though. Man City v Chelsea, obviously the standout one. Who else was that? Man United v Everton. That's potential of a bit of a shock. Can see Man City going through, Man United going through there. But yeah, the tie that stands out. There are some good ones, some all Premiership ties. So some big teams will be going out. The Man City Chelsea one obviously stands out the most. That will definitely be on TV at some stage. Arsenal have got to go to Oxford. There's potential for joint killing there. You don't see it as much these days, do you? Joint killings, but yeah. So what we got? What were people happy with this? So Spacebar thinks it's a good tie. Charles likes it. Aston Villa Stevenage, potential for a shock there with a bit of luck. Matt is really confident. He thinks we'll win 8-0. Simon says both Manchester games will be on telly. Absolutely, they will be. Liverpool Wolves is another one. Jason said it's a decent draw. Kev says he'll take that. Take low Sheffield Wednesday. Yeah, it is a good size ground, to be fair. Man United, Everton, Crystal Palace, Southampton. Another all Premiership tie. Rachel says that's quite a local one to her. It's not far from Huddersfield, is it? Sheffield? Of course it ain't. A few of the big six maybe are exactly. Peel O'Keefe's happy. Ian Fleming's happy. Norvik saying hello. And that Warlord's happy also. And Seastock, my granddad's brother managed Sheffield Wednesday back in the day. Did it? You have to shout his name out. You have to shout. Give a shout of his name out. Whoever it is. Probably gets, yeah, it's a big old end in the old Leppings Lane, isn't it? Yeah, Seastock, give a shout what your granddad's brother's name was. What we've got here. Ian likes all the Premiership ties. Yeah, it makes it easy for us further on. Hi, Rachel, says Norvik. They've got Barry Bann, a great little player, but we should win. Yeah, he's getting on. Eagle, I thought we were getting the Mackles. Tommy Eggleston is the name of the Sheffield Wednesday manager that's related to Seastock. Bring on the FA Cups as I look coffee. Hillsborough is a dump. It used to be a great ground. And £4.49 super chat from Alex. Thanks, mate. Really appreciate that. That's the comment. Absolutely fine with that. When's the fourth round draw? It'll be the Monday after the next tie, I guess, the next round. Horrible ground, but fans are decent. Yeah, Sheffield Wednesday have had a bit of a strife, haven't they, the past few years. Won't be easy at Hillsborough. Some good sides there. Says Mansour, happy with Sheffield Wednesday, looking forward to it. And Ken says, give Sheffield Wednesday a chance to have a floor ground again. Bless them. So that was the tie. That was the FA Cup round 3 draw. The big guys came in. We managed to bag ourselves a trip to Sheffield, to Hillsborough to play Sheffield Wednesday. First week of 7th or 8th of January, or the 9th, I guess, if there's Monday ties. But everyone seems to be quite pleased with that. There's potential for a draw against the Mackhams at one point, or Manchester United. But I think we'll settle for that, guys, and hopefully we'll have a nice trip to Wembley this year. Eddie Howe seems to have us cooking on gas, doesn't he? So thanks to the mods for just joining us for this short show. It's 40 minutes long. I will give a shout out to my friend Tony. He's on It's All Black and White TV. Crying out for subscribers. He does a great channel. You should head yourself over there. Tonight he's got Andrew Musgrove from the Chronicle on, and they're talking about Newcastle United season so far. So if you fancy a Newcastle United theme night, get yourself over to see Tony and Andrew Musgrove. It will be a great show. Tony does a great job over there. But for us, we're back tomorrow with the England-Wales game, 20-7. Myself, Alex and Paul, all in tow for a big game there. So thanks to the mods. Thanks to you lot for joining me with the FA Cup draw. Thanks to the super chats. Thanks for the likes and all that carry on. We'll see you tomorrow. However, that is Wembley. Here we come.